Hi, this is Water and Air 1111. Thank you for watching another video of mine. Thank you to everyone who's been liking, commenting, and subscribing to my videos and to my channel and getting personal readings from me. If you would like a personal reading, I will only be taking orders through this Saturday, and you can use the coupon code in the description. After that, I'll be taking a mini hiatus, but then I'll be back in mid-July. So today is July 4th, so happy Independence Day, everyone. I guess especially if you're in the US. So I wanted to do just a quick kind of energy reading for the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine to see where we're at today. I feel like we are gearing up for the eclipses that are coming. They're going to start coming through in July, and I'm just interested to see what's going on. And I figure since many people in the US have today off, it would be nice to just do kind of a midweek energy check to see where we are all at right now. So I'm going to get, let's say, 3 cards for the Divine Masculine, and I think 3 cards for the Divine Feminine, and we're just going to see where the energy is at for each of them today. So let's go ahead and get started. So we'll do energy of the Divine Masculine for today, Divine Masculine Collective. Okay, so let's get 3 cards for the energy, Divine Masculine. Okay, 2 of Swords reversed. Divine Masculine. Okay, 10 of Pentacles in reverse. One more card, Divine. There we go. 6 of Pentacles. Okay. So the bottom of the deck for the Divine Masculine is the Temperance card. So things are coming into balance. And it definitely looks like Divine Masculine decisions are being made. We have the 2 of Swords in reverse. So there's something that some decision that you've been putting off that you're now feeling ready to make, that you're now about to make right now. It's a choice that you probably have needed to make for a while, but you were just putting it off, you were avoiding it, avoiding thinking about it, avoiding addressing it, but now that's not really possible anymore. You have to confront something, you have to decide on a situation, on a person, head on. So let's see what this decision is about. And just taking these cards together so far, we have Divine Masculine. It's like you're making a decision to end some type of imbalance in your home life, in your physical environment, in order for you yourself to feel more balanced. So whether that means you're ending and addressing a situation where you haven't been feeling happy in your partnerships, in your home life, or even in a career situation, like you're finally making a decision to move on to something that makes you more balanced. But let's see, what is this decision about? What is this 2 of Swords in reverse about for the Divine Masculine? Nine of Wands. So yeah, there's a decision that you're making that previously you had been on a standstill about. Previously you were feeling too overwhelmed. You were just feeling like you couldn't make a decision. Not that you didn't want to make the decision, but you didn't know how to it's like when you're ready to end something and you don't know how to transition onward. And bottom of the deck is the Devil reverse. So yeah, some of you are dealing with, like I said, ending a situation, whether it has to do with a partnership, like your home life, or a job. And for some of you, especially because it is the Independence Day, it is a holiday in the US, for some of you, um, something may happen today that kind of not pushes you, but just shows you that, I need to fix a certain situation. Especially if you're spending time with your friends, with your family, or even if you are working today, it's like something may be that final decider that goes, that allows you to become this Two of Swords in reverse to make a decision. Ace of Wands. So yeah, it's like you're making a decision, and then it's giving you some vigor to go forward in a new direction once you decide to make a decision. Bottom of the deck, a King of Pentacles, so more Pentacles. So yeah, you're stepping up. You're like, I'm ready to do something new. I'm ready to take care of myself. Um, if this job isn't supporting me the way I need it to, if I don't feel happy here, if it's unstable, if a relationship is like this with a romantic partner or a friend or a family member, then you're stepping up saying, I'm ready to do something different. I'm ready to, lead the life that I want, that I feel like I need to in order to find my own balance. Yep, and we have the Lovers and the Star. So for some of you, it definitely is like you are making a decision. We already got the Devil in reverse, like to leave that a karmic situation behind, and it's for you to heal. Especially some of you are dealing with making the decision to leave your karmic situation to come towards your twin, to heal this situation, to go towards whatever kind of aspirations or dreams you're having regarding them. Eight of Cups in reverse. This is like the decision you've been facing. Like, am I going to you've been holding on to something from the past, but it's like, I feel like something's becomes apparent to you, because again, it's also with the Two of Swords. So it's like you may receive some communication that kind of pushes you to make a decision. Something is like eye-opening that pushes you and says, okay, now I know I need to shift out of this situation. And I want to go towards something else, something that I feel happy and passionate about, something that's supportive of me. So let's go on to the next card. So the next card that we got was the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. So with this, again, it's like there's instability here, and I feel like it's just like today things are becoming more apparent to you, Divine Masculine. So this is instability in your home life, in a certain partnership that maybe previously seemed pretty stable, or previously at some point in the past was more stable. Also, it's almost like everything that glitters is not gold is what's coming to mind for me right now. It's like everything on the outside seemed good, but now it's like it's flipped upside down. You don't feel good in this situation. You don't feel supported in this situation. It's unstable. It's volatile. It's not comforting. It's not, yeah. It's like your foundation is flipped upside down. And again, I feel like this is something becoming apparent to you, or becoming just reaching a new level. And again, because this is kind of like the energy for today, is what I'm feeling. So it's like, especially in the US, it's like there are lots of, parties and barbecues and spending time with others. And sometimes, when you spend, it's a partying, relaxing atmosphere, things come to the light, things that you thought were okay, or just things flare up, basically. So, Seven of Cups in reverse. So it's like, again, it's like a decision being made. Bottom of the deck is the Four of Pentacles. So some of you are realizing the instability that's come about based on a choice that you made to hold on to something. Now, we're getting so many pentacles here. So Divine Masculine, this may be especially resonating with you if you have Earth. If you're an Earth sign, like Sun, Moon, or Rising. But it's like there's instability in something that you made a decision about. That you decided that I choose this, I choose to hold on to something, and there's instability here. Like realizing a poor choice. What is this Ten of Pentacles in reverse? Yep, Six of Swords. And the other card that didn't fall out, but this is how it is in my deck. Nine of Pentacles. You're realizing a poor choice, and now you're wanting to be separate from this choice. And like Ten of Pentacles, when it's upright, it's like you have complete stability, complete partnership, everything is good. But in reverse, it's not. And Nine of Pentacles is the opposite. It's like you're just worried about taking care of yourself, being on your own, and that's all. You're not really concerned with partnership. So some of you are at that stage where you're realizing the error in your own ways. And now you're like, okay, I'm ready to go somewhere else and be single for a bit, be away from the situation for a bit. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, some of you are seeing that whatever decision you made to pursue something, to build something, again, this could be a relationship, with romantic, with a friend, with a family member, something that you put some effort into, or even a job, you're realizing that maybe the choice that you made regarding that hasn't been, it's like breaking down now. Like it's not where you want it to be right now. So one more card on this Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Two of Cups in reverse. King of Cups. Okay, so this to me is the carryover from when we got the Devil card over here. It's like you're realizing that there's instability again in some type of relationship that you have. You thought you're going to have this Ten of Cups happiness, but that's not quite happening. It's actually quite unstable right now. So one of your relationships is quite unstable right now, and now you're wanting to you're almost wanting to exit as this King of Cups. You're wanting to exit, holding on to standing firm in your emotions and saying, okay, this is how I feel and this is why I want to be the Six of Swords and go off on my own way right now. But, yeah, because you're realizing the error in your own choice, Divine Masculine. So let's go to the last card, because this is like a progression. So I don't know if you're going to experience all of this today, or maybe over the next, some of this today, some of this tomorrow, some of this maybe you've already experienced like yesterday. But the last card is the Six of Pentacles. So the Six of Pentacles is that balance. Balance in giving and receiving. And I always associate with Six of Pentacles with like balance, giving and receiving with relationships. Like what you're giving to other people versus what you're receiving. Sorry about that. Yeah, balance, giving, receiving within relationships. So let's see what this is about. so we have the Ten of Cups reversed. So again, it's like this situation from the Ten of Pentacles in reverse and the Two of Swords, this instability, you've realized the decision you've made to move on. It's because of the lack of emotional happiness that was there. Eight of Swords, again, you had been in this situation not making a move, possibly because of, the guilt based on previous choices that you had made regarding it. Kind of feeling like, well, I got myself into the situation, let me try and make the best of it type of thing. And we have the Ace of Cups, because at one point you did think that this was going to be, a good thing for you, a positive impact on you and just in general feeling good about yourself, feeling good about the situation. Excuse me. But the bottom of the deck is the World in reverse. So it's like nothing progressed for the way that you thought it was. You didn't actually get the full extent of this Ace of Cups. Instead, you started feeling stuck and the unhappiness that was there. So let's see. Why is this Ten of Cups in reverse? The Hermit. Yeah, it's like you realized something was off and you started withdrawing. You realized something didn't feel right, that something wasn't working on some level, and then you started withdrawing from this person or this situation, at least emotionally withdrawing, but you were still at the same time physically there, just not addressing the situation. But as you started to really withdraw and go into yourself and like figure out how you were feeling, you realized that you needed to start moving forward, that you started kind of your own journey of self-discovering, of figuring out your own issues, of figuring out the situation with your whatever, with your job, with your family, with your friend, with your romantic partner. Figuring out almost like the source behind this Ten of Cups. Yeah, but now it's like you figured that out. Now you're ready to move on. You're ready to get balanced. You're ready to not be in a situation where you feel unhappy anymore. You're ready to get out of that. But you can't just get out of it without balancing things on the way out. Like I said, when you got the King of Cups before, it's like you know that you have to hold on to you have to stand firm in your emotions and kind of express yourself and take actions to say why you're leaving. You don't have to like say everything, but you need to say, address the situation head on, basically. Seven of Wands, and you're standing your ground to do this. You're not going to be reinvesting yourself in the situation. You're not going to be willing to give more of yourself because you've had this realization again. You got the Two of Swords at the beginning of this. Yep. Two of Pentacles in reverse and the Justice upright. So you're realizing that things are out of balance and you need to make it in balance. You need to make these karmic scales in balance. You need to speak your truth and then move forward. You've surrendered to this notion that this is what you have to do in order to find this balance in the relationships you have in your life. So that is the July 4th kind of energy of what's going on with the Divine Masculine. Again, this may be something you experience throughout this day or, a little bit later on. So I'm going to, let's see. I will make a separate video for you, Divine Feminine. But yeah, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.